All right, so Google just had their event just yesterday, at least at the time of this recording, and just want to put together some of my thoughts on this. So they had quite a few products that they talked about today. Some of those I'm feeling, some of them I'm not. Let's just go ahead, kind of start off where Sundar Pichai, I guess that's his name, Sundar is, I know his first name. He kicked off the event talking about how hardware isn't the focus, because overall you've got hardware is coming to a point where, as we know, like among mobile devices, it's not really going to be competitive. You're going to get similar experiences based on certain levels of hardware. And so we're kind of at this plateau point. So they're talking about how what they're trying to do is revolutionize the world with software. In saying that, he talked about how he went to Lagos, Nigeria, and they were able to map the city. And being that it's kind of a, I don't want to say third world country, they're able to get more people online, and they're trying to focus on this whole transition. So with that kind of led into some of the products they were talking about, how they started off with like some home products. Like they started talking about the new advancements in Google Home. You can make phone calls using commands. You can just say I'm just going to say OKG phrase. I'm not going to trigger anybody's Google Home or Google Assistant, but their progression on Google Assistant has definitely stepped up the game, and you can tell that was the focus of the entire presentation. So they talked about Google Home, and then they now introduced the Google Home Mini, and you have the Google Home Max. So the Max is this huge speaker, supposed to have a very good quality sound, but we're gonna see. And it also has Google Assistant built into it, just as Mini does. So apparently they are handing out Google Minis, Google Home Minis, to anybody who pre-orders a Pixel 2 or Pixel 2 XL. Either or. I got my pre-order in for that. So from that, after that, then they talked about, yeah, of course, they talked about the Pixel as well. I think they talked about some of the sales they had with the Chromecast and things like that. So they talked about the Pixel XL, the Pixel XL 2. I'm still kind of have mixed feelings about the colors of the Pixel and all that kind of stuff. The whole panda thing, it just seems like it's inconsistent with the colors. So for me, I'm just kind of I'm not really digging it. But then again, I saw once again the videos that they had after the presentation, and I'm starting to kind of dig the colors now a little bit more in person than what I saw from the leaks. So I pre-ordered mine in black though. Kind of almost been wanting to renege, maybe check out that panda. But yeah, you have the three main colors are kind of blue, clearly white, and black. I forgot. I'll have those annotated down below. But yeah, you basically have black, blue, and white, and that's kind of their basis for the colors now, and that's what they're rocking with. So DxO gave this camera a 98. That's a pretty high mark. Once again, it's gonna take actual real-time footage to really confirm if this is the best camera or not. I know it's got the whole 1.8 aperture on the camera, and they've got the built-in software to compensate for not having two actual lenses. But you know, I'm still looking forward to seeing what's going to happen, because when you look at the specs of the iPhone X, of course it's got optically stabilized lenses on the back, and but also what caught my attention is with the iPhone X can do 1080p 240 frames per second for the slow-mo, whereas the Pixel could do 1080p, 120 frames for slow-mo. So I don't know. I really want to see where this, how it compares. So I've got the Pixel XL pre-ordered. Also, I'm gonna get the iPhone 10. Might not get it on day one, but I will have it soon, or as soon as I can get a hold of it, because I know they're gonna be hard to get a hold of. Then Google also talked about this thing, this camera that has a clip on, and I don't know, I'm not digging that, because supposedly it's like always watching you. Supposed to be watching your animals, your dogs, and maybe if you have a social party or something like that at your house, it's supposed to be able to, it's supposed to kind of keep an eye on you and give candid shots and candid videos. I'm not down with that. I'm not down with something that's always watching me. If I need to take a picture, I can hand off a phone to somebody and I can have them take a picture of me, but I'm not down with that. But yeah, those are new products, and also the Google Buds, I believe that's what they call them. Those things really intrigue me, just for the sheer fact that you can do instant language translation on the fly. So it has a Google Assistant built into them, of course. And I would assume that since it has the phone has Bluetooth 5, you can go quite a distance away from your phone, and you can still get your notifications and everything. It'll read everything to you. You can answer your phone calls. It'll let you know who's calling. So that really intrigued me. I would have actually pre-ordered those, but their ship date isn't until November, so I kind of held off. Funny thing is with that, I had the Google Buds in my cart, and then while I was thinking about it, they got sold out. So, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, those are just kind of my thoughts on the presentation. I think overall, yeah, I agree with Corey we had a conversation yesterday, with Corey from the Tech Couple. There are some very Apple-esque moments here, and yeah, there were. You also had the Chromebook, the Pixel Chromebook, that they have a pen now for it. That pen is $100, just like the Apple pen, and I know Apple had a lot of criticism for that Apple pen, and now Google's doing it too. And that Chromebook actually was kind of interesting. I'm just not interested in the price. They are taking a few steps in the right direction from what I can see. The Chromebook actually has a once again, full touch display, compatibility with the pen, and it folds over, and it also runs AutoCAD. As far as what it says, I don't know what else it runs. I know that you can do some photo editing with it, but it's still not gonna fully replace a laptop, especially in that price range. In that price range, you can look for either you can get a good deal on a pretty decent gaming laptop, or you could go the route of add a few hundreds to that $1,000 price tag, and you can go get yourself a MacBook or something. But yeah, I just can't warrant that price tag of $1,000 with the limitation of Chrome OS at the moment. But yeah, I'm honestly looking forward to seeing what Google's going to be working on, and so I just kind of wanted to put a quick video together and just put some of my thoughts together and put my 2 cents on the event today. But as I mentioned, I will have some coverage on the Google Pixel XL. I got the 128 clearly black, I guess that's what it's called. And yeah, I'm ready to go. So I should have that thing by October 20th, 21st. That's when the ship date is. But yeah, thanks for watching, and feel free to subscribe.